Welcome back. My name is Tick, and today we're going to be playing a little Starbase. First off, I want to give a special thanks to Sue Money, who has the Hack My Laborer episodes. He's the one who kept me interested in it and basically kept me playing the game for as long as I have. So let's go ahead and enter universe. Let's clear out my bar here. Like, I'm going to try to remember to put his YouTube channel in my link here, so you can see like how we've come along. Oh, where's my Frankenstein? Frankenstein is somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Oh, it's right above me. Oh, snippity snap. Let me take it outside first. Let me go ahead and despawn it. And then we'll bring it on back in. Alright, so when you first start out, you get this version laborer module. So spawn that bad boy in. And it looks a little something like this. Well, eventually it'll spawn up in here. So without this front plate on it right here, and without all these tanks, I forgot I added some storage tanks here. This was going to be my refueler, because you get tired of taking all the little tanks off my original one. So I put some medium tanks up here, because I haven't quite got to the large tanks yet, which are down here. I got a lot of research to go to get to it, so I need some power stuff. But yeah, fast travel core. But that's what I need to get to for my refueler for propellant. But we'll get there. But basically, that's your laborer. Looking at it from this side. Well, more tanks. So without these big tanks, that's what it is. And you know, you got your seats up in here, cause some controls. Transponder, you can turn that on. Got your generator you can cut on. You know, you can grab them if you want, or you could just use your chair. So anyway, let's despawn this bad boy. And let's get the next one. Now imagine how much work we've went from that to my Frankenstein. Seen how little that boy was? Boom, look at this bad boy. Turn on my light. So the first one, his first playlist is Hack My Laborer, Easy Build Upgrades. Easy Build is still broken. Still not having no good luck with it. I'm just going to kind of fly around my ship. Inside, underneath the top plate, all storage. Back row full of batteries. There's all my tanks for propellant up here. I added a few engines. The original laborer had like 2 engines. Here's all my little YOLO chips and stuff. Here's my fuel containers. Generator 8, that's a tier 2 generator with some enhancers. Tier 5, or my generator 5, has an enhancer on it. Doesn't seem to do much though. As you can see, the rest burn pretty evenly. So for his easy upgrades, you know, he starts out with, you know, doing, you know, little expansion boxes, stuff like that. I've took off all my jets up here. They've been taken off. I haven't taken off that wing yet. I probably should. I don't even use it no more. But I just kind of left it up there for now. There's my cross, you know. It's a religious ship, it looks like. Now, when I was adding to the tier 2, right, So you can say I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 generators on this generator unit. I had generators up there, and when I was revving it up, I was noticing that my fuel chamber unit rate would not get up to 100. So that means you can add more generators. So I kept adding more and more until I got this colossal thing. Now with the regular generators, you can add 3 generators to it, and then it'll run at 100%. But if you go to number 5, where's my number 5? This one. I added 2 enhancers, and then I could add 2 more generators. And now that one will run at 100% too and generate more power. So the enhancers do add a little bit to it. These are my mining lasers on swivels. Alright, so his second number was turtle mode. YOLO Basics turtle mode. So let's come on back here. Let's take a look at what I got for my turtle mode. Now underneath, you can see I've labeled what each of these things are. So like, say this gets down to under 5%. Matter of fact, let's just go over here. Battery percentage, fuel rod indicators. So, generator 1, if it is less than, let's do 50 and 50, right? Uh-oh, we got a red blinking light. Look at that bad boy blinking. It means it's getting low on it. Turn it off, but it's just going to come right back on. Now, these are the, what is it, the hazard lights, warning lights? Warning light buttons. The last update just made it so I don't have to go into the creative mode and print them out from there. I just haven't updated all my other simple buttons because I like the solid buttons better. So let's go ahead and change this back to just 5%. And we should be green across the board for right now. Yep, we're green. Now we were looking for turtle mode, weren't we? Asteroid scanner, asteroid avoidance, turtle mode. Right here. So on the after like 10 through 20, those are just notes. Turtle throttle, turtle handle, yada yada yada. But my speed is 15, and then I've added some extra stuff that he didn't have because my turning was too fast. So when I see like the yaw center, yaw min, yaw max, I've got that all up there at the top. So when we run this program, it slows it on down. And we go slow. So turtle doesn't just slow down the main thrusts, it also slows down the turning. I've set all my handles on the side here. Got them out my way. But they got to be close to the chair for them to work. Because I had them in the back, and then everything stopped working. So if we turn turtle off, it just readjusts itself there. Let's see, which one is this? Data. What is this? Level minimum. Rotational roll, that's roll. There's y'all. 100 and 100. See why it's YN, YM, y'all? So if we turn this, whoa, look at that, smack me. Look how fast that goes. So that's left, that's right, up, down. Look how fast that is. Now we hit turtle, make some adjustments, and now we're nice and slow. This is for when I'm mining asteroids. I can just move my ship nice and slow right there. Boom. And that's my turtle mode. right there. Alright, so his episode 3 was ship designer printing warning lights. So those are the warning lights that he printed out there that I showed you right here. You no longer need to do that because now you can actually make them. So ship parts, devices, you can actually make the warning lights now. So like I said, I need to update the rest of these so they mimic them too. This was an experiment that failed. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about them doors right there yet either. Alright, episode 4 of his was Quad ISN GPS. Now, come down here, and I was pretty much following him pretty closely when we first started. We got the small ones up here, and I haven't really touched them. Haven't painted them, haven't done much of nothing. But they're there. I haven't really messed with that program at all. But we can go look at it right quick if you would like. You would? Alright, so let's see. So there it is. Boom, got all that? I know the line 20 is kind of covered up, but you know what? Sometimes that's what you got to do. Because I got them sitting right up in the beams for my thrusters. They're kind of tucked away. Here's the reboot. Streamer mode script. Yep. Now I had a bunch of boxes down here where I had all these plates right here socketed into. But then I kept taking them out, making them adjustments, trying to figure out what I've done wrong. So, I put up a bunch of screens everywhere. Alright, so episode 5, material point scanner, asteroid scanning. I didn't make much changes to that. See, asteroid scan right here. I didn't do much to this one. Mining laser sweep, mining laser pulse, we ain't got to that. Material point scanner. Alright, so anyway, let's go on front. So what you just saw was the code for it. And then over here, we'll sit down in the chair. And right here it says scanner, right above it. Boom. Now we can point at something. Let's say we point, say this was an asteroid. Let's see what this is made out of. So look at it. It's made valkenite. So that's what it's made out of. And then you can turn your scanner off. Boom, and it's off. Turn it back on. Scanning. Valkyrie. Pretty simple. And then you can see up underneath, that's my scanner right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I wonder what else I could do with that scanner. I don't know. I want to try to hook up that scanner to a rail gun, and if I'm out in the open, someone attacks me, I can put weapons hot, and when my indicator gets right on that person, it'll shoot. Alright, so his number 6 episode was Triangle Thrusters, More Space. I went a little overboard on my thrusters. Unloaded, I'm traveling about 70. And loaded, I'm traveling about 50. So that's pretty good for right now until I upgrade them to tier 2. But I'm not really keen on updating or upgrading because they haven't made it for you to save your designs yet. Because I don't like working in that, whatever system they got where you can build a ship, design planner, and do it in there. I can't stand that thing. I've tried, but I just don't like it. So, batteries, propellant, and plates. Oh my. So yeah, I got lots of batteries. In the center of my ship, I've got a couple more stacks of batteries. These stacks of batteries go all the way through. I have no clue how much batteries I got. but I got them. Oh, let's see. Propellant, as you can see, I've got a bunch of propellant up here. A whole lot. Now with propellant, if we take a look in here, you got gas network stored resource, which is nice because it adds it up all for you. But with this generator here, it doesn't have fuel chamber, like fuel network or whatever. So it doesn't tell you how much is on the network. So you got to manually add all them. Look, there's my 3 workbenches. Because this is like my ship. I've also thought about trying to do something up here so I could see better with all the buttons, but I gave up on that project for now. I would like to redo my generators to save some fuel because these ones run out pretty quickly. But that's for another day. Alright, so his number 8 was YOLO codes, racks, and memory chips. So he just did more codes. Talked about these racks and memory chips. Here are my memory chips right now. So generator rod percentages, my lights, battery percentage, and my other one is like my fuel percentage, total fuel, fuel max. Because I had the longest time trying to figure this out. Because I wanted percentage of fuel. I didn't want the regular one. So what you got to do is, so your total fuel here, you got to add up all your rods. Well, you got to take this total fuel and you got to send it to the chip. The chip will save it for line 3. Otherwise, it gets confused. Then you got the fuel max. You send over to the chip, right? So then when it does a level 3 calculation, it pulls total fuel and fuel max from the chip over to this line. And then it populates the fuel percentage and sends the fuel percentage back to the chip. And then when I put in a display fuel equals fuel percentage, I get the percentage of fuel. So if you look here, it says I got 20%. So we got all the 16s and the 44, it averages them out. So yeah, we got about 20% fuel left. Now what I would like to do is if one of these run out, right? Well, optimally, if I have them all tier 2 and all like ran up right, then they would all basically be the same level. But that's neither here nor there. Where we at? Number 9, massive generator upgrade. YOLO refinements, Starbase tutorial. Alright, so we got the generators here. I've already showed you them. And I've got 8 generator stacks, which I might try and change. Who knows? I might swap them around some more, but I need some more thrusters because I want to go faster. So I might need to upgrade all these tier 2, but like I said, I ain't too keen on it yet because I don't want to take this out to the PvP zone. But this is his. Gen command GM, go to 1. Alright, I don't know what all that is, but battery is battery percentage. We are looking for fuel rod indicators, no. Fuel rod percentage. Generator fuel saver. Now, this is my fuel saver. Alright, so let me walk you through this one right here. If my generator button is on, or 1, then go to 3. Else, and go to 1. Oh, that should say go to 2. I didn't update that. So, when I turn it on, it'll go to 2. If the battery charge is greater than 95, then my GM, that's my generator, goes to 0, and we go to 1, back to 1. Alright, so if it's below that, then we go to 3. Now when we hit 3, if the miner is 1, then GM equals 100 and go back to 3. So if my miner is going, it'll stick at number 3 here and be at 100% while I'm mining. Because the mining lasers and the vacuum one, they take up a lot. So first, let's turn on our generator. That button right there. You know what? Let me just bring it up here, because I've created me a spot so I don't have to go back and forth like that. So I'll put a bolt in them so I don't accidentally pick them up, because I had picked them up and let them go while I was flying, and they just shoot off into the ether. So we'll just throw a bolt up in there. Then we're looking for the generator fuel saver. And let's take it up front, so that way we can see it and work on it at the same time. So as you can see, we're going to 1, battery's charged up, so we go back to 1, and it just checks that. So next, if we turn on, let's say, my collector and my miner, that's going to start draining my battery. My generator command is at 100, and you see my generator, this is number 8, is ramping up. So now it just sticks to 3 right here, because my miner is in the 1 position. So I want that thing pumping out as much electricity as it can. So if we turn off the miner, then it's going to continue. Come on. Then it's going to go to 4, and it's going to do stored battery power. Alright, so the next 2 lines, 4 and 5, that's my generator. I found it online somewhere, but it ramps up and down the generator, then try and evening out. So it's going to go to 3, or it's going to go to 4 because the miner's not on, then to 5, and then to 6. So if the battery charge is less than 9850, we're going back to 3 to check to see if the miner comes back on. But if it's above 9850, then we go back up to 1. There you go. See it jump back up to 1, so we're back charged again. So now it's just going to jump back and forth here and wait for the battery. Now the battery needs charge again, because I have the collector on, so that's using power. So there we go, 0, 0, and that is my battery script. I like it. Took me a while to get it done, but that's what it is. So let's go ahead and take this on back. And put it back in its home. Right about here. Now it won't go back because I got that bolt up in there. Boom. Puts it back. Alright, hinges, doors, and hatches. I didn't play with this one too much because I was just kind of fly in and out. Let's turn on my light. But here's my door. Boom. I played with it just to get, a feel for it. So you can hide these doors, hinges, if you want. But I just kind of, on this side, I just kind of threw it in there. And then I got a button on the inside, which I can close it. There's my lights too. I like them better. So that red one's a lock. So if you hit it, I need to adjust this a little bit. See, it glitches. I don't like how it glitches like that, but it is what it is. But this door lock, supposed to close it and lock it. When you hit the button, see how it tries to push out like that? I don't like that. So I haven't really messed with it at all to try and stop that. Because when I want it locked, I want that bad boy locked. So let's see. Door locks. Let's take a quick look at it. Door not locked times door locked. Yeah, I'll do that later. Because if this button's enabled, I want it to disable this button. But that's for another day. Because I don't even want that thing to act like it's open. Somebody try to raid my ship, they're going to have to shoot through it. So this one, let's see. Where's my door button? Right there. Alright, so I'm sure there's a way to hide this. This one I just put on the floor, on top there. The other one was in the floor. But I didn't put much time into it. Not until I'm able to save my blueprints. That's the big thing that's stopping me from actually making my little fighter. Because I can't save the blueprint. Because I like working on it out here with the parts on hand. So anyway, back to him. Episode 11, he did mining lasers, sweep, and ore collector. Turn my headlights back on. Oh, we can turn that back off too. So the ore collector, right there. I got one collector up here. And I have one down here. When I was mining, it seems like it was like leaving a lot of stuff. I'd keep having to move the ship to collect. So I'll just put one on top, one on bottom. And boom. They suck up a lot of power. Let's turn. Generator is still on. Good, good. And then my mining lasers are right there. Let's have a seat. So we turn on the mining lasers. Because they're on the mining hinges, we have a program to pulse. That's supposed to save power, but I ain't really worried about power. We got pitch. As you can see, it goes up and down. It doesn't go up and down very fast. And then we also got sweep. So we can sweep left to right, left to right. Boom, that's the mining lasers. The paint tool I played with a little bit, and then I got rid of it because it was so expensive. And I haven't unlocked it yet either. I'm getting close to unlocking it. Look at all that stuff I need. Maybe I'm not close. It takes so much, but once we actually unlock it, it's not that bad to unlock all the rest of it, I guess. Haven't really looked at it. 20,000, that's easy. Paints are expensive. Boy, that's a roadblock and a half. Alright, let's look at our YOLO for the mining stuff. Open up the door, please. Can I get some lights? Oh gosh, the lights are so... Wish I could dim them. So here's the mining laser sweep. Got notes at the bottom. I don't know what all that is. Moving on. I haven't messed with this too much. I left it as it was for him. So there's the pulse. And here's the pitch. So yeah, I didn't do too much with that. Paint tool. Next, hack my with 13. Thruster upgrade 2. Maneuver box thrusters. So maneuvering box thrusters. At each corner, I got one going down, one going out. Basically, 3 positions away from the ship. This used to be the outer edge here, but since I've expanded, now this is my outer edge. Like this used to be my outer edge corner, but as you can see I got one going forward, one going left, one going down. And then at the top, I got one going up, out, and forward. I got a couple extra forward ones to help me stop. But the regular, I was having issues where my ship would just be going all types of crazy. And to fix it, I had to rename all these back thrusters to one number. So if you look, let's see right there, T51, all of these are named now T51. And now my ship flies straight. Asteroid approach. That's a pretty good one. Let's go back up here. This is the one I had up there that I can't quite master. Open up. That's still stuck in the thruster. Where did I do it? Shoot. There you go. Oh, we'll put that there. Why are we moving? Oh, because of this. I bet you. Oh, well. So there we go. So we got the throttle, I guess. Turtle 15. Throttle max. Ooh, I got some. The turtles. What's that to that? So the turtle will contradict that one, and then it's got a whole bunch of calculations here. FCU backwards, all this stuff. I don't know what any of that means, but it's way above my head. I just copied it. So infinite motion right there from that thing. In the asteroid approach, let's go ahead and turn that bad boy on. It's right here. APP. As you see, it's the green dot, and I've got the distance right here. Now it's trying to pull us in to like 15 spots. So as you can see, I got 4 thrusts going, just a little by little, and then my reverse thrust should be kicking on here soon. There it goes. Boom. 12, 13, 14, right around 14 or so. So anyway, that's that one. So automated approach. Let's go ahead and turn that bad boy off. So we got the lights. I got a light back here. It's like God rays. And lights back here. So that button, if you put in the same lights thing, and now to turn off up there. It's got the same name. It's like a 3-way switch for them buttons. Alright, so if I sit here, next I have my overhead lamp. That kind of lights us up pretty good. I like it. It's not too bright. I'm in the shadow though. It's right there. So if it's a little bit away, it works alright. I wish I could recolor the buttons to something more drastic, I guess. And the last thing we got is our headlights. Right here. I did this to try and light up the asteroids, but for some reason, these don't light up asteroids. As bright as it is, asteroid you can pull right up next to it, and it's dark as day. But if I turn on my headlight like this, it'll light up the asteroid. So maybe there's some other lights that I'm missing. Let's take a look. Personal tool, personal weapons, lights. Devices, lamps. So yeah, I'm not sure. We got different color bulbs, fixtures. We got empty fixtures for different bulbs. Those are the ones I'm using for my headlight. The 1820 lumens. The white ones. But even still, fluorescent lamp, yeah, they're not doing too much. And then next, alright, so his 15th was asteroid avoidance system. So let's say, there it is right there. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're good here, right? So let's say we're coming up And an asteroid is right here. Oh ho, there it goes. It's trying to move up out the way. But now there's an asteroid up top here. What you gonna do? Asteroid coming up here? It ain't gonna do nothing. Alright then. Maybe it was a little slow. Who knows? But if I come over here, it's supposed to send it away. Or maybe it's broken. I don't know. Let's turn it off. And let's, it might be confused. Oh gosh, turtle mode. Reverse. Oh, and not erect. Alright, let's come right out here. I'm glad there's no damage in the safety zone. Or else I done blew up my ship I don't know how many times. Alright, so let's try this again. So if I come up, there it goes. What about here? There it is. Now it's gone. I think it was confused because it was hitting stuff. All the beams were hitting at once. So if I interfere this beam, yep, there it goes. So yeah, it's working. It's working. AAS, let's turn that bad boy off. And then his 16th one, let's go to his home page. Lamps, alarm, and diagnostics. Ah, yes. So that was the lamps. Now, we do have one thing that I really like. Where is it? Door locks. What is this one? That's just a blank one. Minor pulse, minor laser, asteroid systems. Boom, where you at? Where you at? Grab boots. Let's crouch. Integrity alarms. There we go. So if ship bad, then go to 2 and go to 1. So ship bad lights. Ship bad sounds. Ship bad. I guess ship bad is something that's programmed into the game. But we got that set to an alarm, which sounds like a cat. But you probably can't even hear nothing because I got sound turned down. I didn't even think about it. So let me do this. Let's turn up the sound so you can hear it. There we go. So let's take this plate right here. Alright. Turn off grab boots. Not a good example. What about this one right here? Here we go. Is it because we're moving still? I bet it is. So that stupid plate back there. Alright, let's get back in the hangar. They're ruining my example. Alright, we're gonna fly back in. So most of my time in this game is troubleshooting. Trying to figure out what I've done wrong. Alright, custom ship right there. And then we're going to store ship. Flip over right way. Yeah, trying to figure out YOLO and what's broken and how to reinforce it. That's why I like the ship designer. if I could load my ship so I could go in there and like auto bolt like all the crates, because once you cover the crate up with another crate or crate, you can't bolt the previous one. So Frankenstein, spawn that bad boy. Now, what should happen is this right here. Put him back. And now that should be showing red. No, it's showing green. So I guess that's good. What about there? That one good? There we go. There we go. So I got some lights behind here that are red, that flash red. And they kind of let me know that something's happening. I need to put some in the bag, some all over the place, and then rename them. So if we take this bad boy off right here, there's that light. And ship bad light 1, and then turns it off. Boom. Pretty neat little thing. You know you got a issue to go look for once that's on. And then once it's green, it automatically goes off. That's a transponder. What is this? Strength factor. What is this thing? Let's see. This is ship diagnostic scanner. Oh, okay. Awesome. I didn't even know I had one of them up here. Active is 1. Strength factor. So if I turn this to 2, strength factor active. So if I turn that to do, huh? What about if I do active is 1, 0, ship bad is 0. I don't know, but that's my strength factor. Okay, it's good to know. Which leaves this right here to be my sound. Sound category 5, ring amount, radius. Max that out. That's the max, so I can hear it all over when I'm actually got sound on. But that's it. That's my Frankenstein. Well, hope you've enjoyed it. If you got any questions. Oh, one last thing before I go. GM is my generator rate, what it's calling for. So like if I turn on, take that gun out of my hand. If I turn on the miner, it's calling for 100, and it shows my fuel chamber weights of all my generators 1 through 8. This is what I use to see what was not ramping up to 100%, and then I could go deal with it accordingly, add more generators or whatnot. But anyway, thanks for joining me. My name's Tick. Y'all have a good one.